Ever try to manifest something through the universe? Put in that energy, make those prayers, think those thoughts, do the committed action, yet you're still not seeing the results? Well, in this video, we are going to be opening up that phone book, looking up the universal hotline number, 1-800-UNIVERSE. And I'm going to show you how to dial that in correctly. That sounded like incorrectly. I meant incorrectly. But before we dive deep into it, if you happen to be new to my channel, hi and welcome. My name is DannieRae. If you are already a subscriber and are returning to my channel, welcome back. With that being stated, let's dive in. So, as the video says, what is universal hotline? What does she mean by this? I've never heard this term before. So I'm going to tell you a quick little story to give you some background on what I mean. Today, I had to call my insurance company and cancel a policy that I had because I found one that was better suiting for me. I was on hold for one phone call for 35 minutes. Then the phone hung up. I didn't hang up, but it hung up. So what I did was I called back on my phone and I called back on my son's phone. So I had two phones saying the same thing at the same time. Thank you for waiting. We appreciate your call. The whole thing, just one, back to back. I was on hold for 45 minutes listening to these back to back. It was pretty creepy. I felt like I was in like a parallel friggin' universe. It was like I started laughing about it. And while I was sitting on hold, a thought popped in my brain and I was like, whoa, this is kind of like when you're manifesting something, you're on hold with the universe. First, you think about the thing that you want. So thinking I want to cancel my policy and get my refund was the thought. The second thing, the take action, was me picking up my phone and calling the number. Being on hold was the wait time. Now, when you manifest something or you're trying to manifest something, there usually is a wait time. I don't make up the rules. I really don't. Sometimes manifestations can happen almost instantly. Sometimes they don't. But there are people out there who have stated that, it could be 90 days from when you create that manifestation until it actually happens for you. But it could vary. Your experience could be entirely different. And if you do have a different experience, go ahead and drop it below in the comments because I would love to hear how manifestation has shown up for you and how quickly it has occurred. While being on the phone on that whole time, I was like, all right, we have wait times for everything. And even our spiritual growth, our relationships, our abundance, everything has a wait time. I really wanted to hang up that phone. I was so frustrated. I kept looking at the clock and it was like 2 minutes had passed and I thought it'd been like 6 hours. By the time it was 20 minutes, I felt like I'd been on that phone for like days. I started to find myself getting to the point of hang it up, try again a different day. But then I had a voice pop in and that voice said, no, you have already put in the work. You had a goal. You picked up the phone, you dialed, you waited this long. Be patient, okay? It's gonna happen. At some point somebody's gonna pick up, and if not, then you're gonna sit on hold and then eventually you're just gonna call back a different day. And I think that's what happens with our manifestation. So when we don't see it happen right away, we think that the universe just hasn't picked up our phone call. We're not being connected, but that's not actually true. We are connected to the universe. It's just, it takes a little time for the person on the other side to go, hello, thank you for calling universe. How can I help you today? And then highway straight to getting your manifestation. I aligned myself by saying, be patient, stick it out. You've made it this far. You're not going to give up. You want this goal. You're in that transition point, all right? And I know that transition point is so uncomfortable. You don't know when someone's going to pick up. You got to pee and, your kid needs something and you're like, what if they pick up and I miss the call? That's all part of it. Some point or another, the call's going to be picked up. So, moral of the story, when you are trying to get something you desire, there are steps along the way. You put out that thought process of what it is that you want to achieve. Then you take the step and you be patient and you have faith. The relief you feel when someone actually picks up that phone call and you hear the voice on the other end of the line and you're like, oh yes, I did it. I made it through. You feel proud of yourself for not hanging up because now you get to accomplish what it is that you really wanted to accomplish. Now you don't have to wait another day for it. It's already there. It's happening for you. That's a giant pat on the back for you sticking it out. And then once you accomplish your goal, I got my refund. Kind of weird because the guy said it would take about 7 to 10 days for an email to be sent. Was like, I'm sorry, Jason, did you just tell me it would take 7 to 10 days for an email to be sent? He was like, yeah. And I was like, well, can you send me an email just stating that I talked to you on the phone today? He said yes, but the tone of his voice said, I'm not doing it. But I held out faith for him. After I hung up that phone, I was like, send vibes, Jason, send me the email. Good news, guys. Mr. Jason actually sent me the confirmation. So the next time that you are in the position of doing the actions to get yourself connected to the universal hotline, you're going to remember that that wait period is necessary because somebody on the other side is going to pick that up for you. You don't know when. It's going to be at the perfect divine time when you are ready to receive it. Please leave a comment below and let me know if what I stated makes sense to you and possibly brought some humor and a new perspective to your life on that wait period. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, shine bright and illuminate your life. Bye.